Hello, Zedenites, what's good? You see, I just want to share a quick story, okay? Nothing fancy, nothing much. I've always been a fan of older people. I love old people so much. I love being in their surrounding because they have a lot of wisdom to share, they have a lot of things to teach, and they just need the company, you see. The funny thing is that I didn't know how much I loved old people until I got to Ireland because, to be honest, I found it hard to relate to some of the youngsters over here. People my age group. Maybe I'm the problem. You can say I'm the problem. That's fine. But like for some reasons, I just can't relate to them better. Like it's like I expect this level of maturity, and I just don't get it. And I'm just like, you know what, whatever. So yeah, as I said, maybe I'm the problem. Yeah, maybe I'm the problem. I'm not saying I'm perfect. Maybe I'm the problem. Yeah, whatever. Speaking of the older people, I've always had this experience in the bus stop, either the bus stop or the bus station, that an older person will just come and have a conversation with me. And this thing has happened like 4 times right now. And I want to share this one, okay? Like, I want to share the one that happened today. So, yeah, I met the most amazing Irishman ever, like, coolest Irishman ever. All right, so I went to the gym. I have to take the bus to the gym, okay? Because the one close to me, or the one in my area, it charges like €500. Why? Because it's in a five-star hotel. Get the hell out of here. That thing is not taking my money. So, and meanwhile, the other one is charging €35. So I'm like, that's far wiser to go use the one of €35. So, yeah, I took the bus to the gym. And then when I finished up with the gym, I decided to go get something. Bread and prawns. Yeah, that's what I wanted to go get. Don't ask me why. I want to make something anyway. I missed the bus, so I was just, at the bus stop chilling and all. This older man came in. This older man came to the bus stop to wait. He was older, to be honest. It was looking disorganized. It was looking tattered, somehow dirty or unkept. His teeth were gone. And so basically, I'm trying to paint a picture here for you guys, okay? Just to describe how it looked, so that you guys can paint a picture in your head, and for me to drive this story further. So it was just standing. I was sitting at the bus stop. I just wanted to sit down because at the gym I did leg days today. So I was just chilling at the bus stop, and then this bus came, and then this man taps him and said, "Is that not our bus?" I'm like, "No, no, no, that's not our bus." So he has bad sight actually, so he couldn't tell that that's not the number of our bus. So when it got closer, I was like, "Oh, so sorry about that. Yeah, bad eyes and all." I was like, "Okay, yeah, it's fine, no problem." So I was just there listening to music, and he was standing, at the bus stop. And then I just turned to this guy. I was like, "Do you want to sit down? I think you should sit down." He was like, "Why not?" So he sat down close to me. I was like, "What's your name?" I said, "My name is Ode." He asked for his name and told me his name. So I was like, "Okay, no problem." So he told me of how he went to Ghana. So here's the thing, okay? If you're not Irish, or if you're a Nigerian watching this, know that Irish people are friendly, and whenever you encounter an older one, just know that you guys are going to have a conversation. Like, you guys are going to gist. Like, just be mentally prepared to gist and have a conversation. He told me of how he went to Ghana for some years, and he has some Ghanaian friends and all. I just looked at him and I was like, "Okay, yeah, that's cool." He looked at me and he said, "We are all the same, yeah?" I was like, "What do you mean?" It was like, "Irish and blacks, we are the same, yeah?" So it was telling me of how, it was giving me history lesson basically of how the British maltreated the blacks, into slavery and the rest, and also the Irish. And then if you actually read the history, you see that in some British establishments, I think it was in the 1800s or so, you see signs: no blacks, no dogs, no Irish. Okay, so basically his point was that we are the same in this. Okay, maybe we didn't experience slavery per se, but no, we experienced a form of abuse and segregation. And he was telling me, and yeah, what he was saying was making sense. This man went further to tell me of how he sees some Irishmen being racist, and he finds it irritating because we went through the same thing together, blacks and Irish. So it doesn't make sense to him as to why the Irishman would be racist. This man looked at me and says, "If you're black and you're good, I'll treat you good. if you are black and you're an asshole, I'll treat you like an asshole. If you are white and if you're an asshole, I'll treat you like an asshole. So basically, he said he doesn't care. He doesn't give two shits about your skin color, and we are all one. He told me what color is the blood in my veins. I said it's red. I was like, yeah, him too. After that talk, he proceeded to shower me with compliments. Oh man, you look good. I like your style. You smell good. I like how you act, blah blah blah. I was like, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was just saying thank you, thank you. Now this man was a very, very cool man. And he said something, it was like, he just has a favor to ask for me. I was like, oh god, here we go. I thought this man wanted money on, to pay his bus fare or something. It was like, yo, you're a cute guy. And he told me, just between us, we Irish are not as cute as you. His words. So it was like, the favor he wants to ask for me is that I have black and white babies with the Irish. I was like, what the hell is this guy asking for me? So it was like, please, I should just have mixed babies with them so that, I should just have mixed babies basically. A girl was passing, the other side of the street, and he was like, hey. I was like, that girl, go have a baby with that guy. I'm like, okay, yeah, this guy is crazy, really. This guy is crazy. So we're just gisting and laughing on and on about so many things. And he brings out smoke, is tobacco. He wanted to smoke, and he was like, yo, do you smoke? I was like, no, I don't smoke, thank you very much. I was like, that's good. And I said, are you hungry? Do you know what this guy did? He brought out a drumstick. Now this drumstick was wrapped in tissue paper. I was like, okay, yeah, this guy is really crazy. I was like, no, I'm not interested in that. Thank you very much, and enjoy your food, okay? So we're just, gisting about so many things, and we're talking about food. He told me of how he has traveled and tried so many things. He told me of how he has eaten a dog before. I was like, where the hell did you have that? It was like, in China. I was like, okay, no comments. And he told me of how he has eaten a snake before, of how snake tastes like chicken. He said he has eaten a frog before. I was like, how does frog taste? He said frog tastes like chicken but juicier and more flavorful. I'm like, okay, that's great. And I asked him, how does a dog taste like? He said it's meaty, it tastes like meat but better. I'm like, better? He said, yeah, better. I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't know if I will ever eat a dog anyway. So he was telling me of how he has tried so many food and all. And the way this conversation was going, I could tell this man was smart. Like, this guy was smart. I told him, you you're smart, yeah? He turned and I was like, I know. So I asked him how many countries he has been to. So he told me it would be easier if I should ask him how many countries he has not been to. I was like, okay. It was as though this man was just a fountain of knowledge. And then he told me something, he gave me this fresh perspective on human life, religion, and all. He said there are blacks, there are white, then there are the Asians and all. Different skin colors. Some are tan, some are yellow, some are black. So it was like, but we are all human beings. I said, yeah. Now we're talking about religion because he asked me if I believe in man up there. I said, yeah, I do. And you? He said, yes, he does. So he said, what if Buddha, Allah, Jehovah, and the rest, what if they're all one God? I was like, what if so? It was like, the way we see it is that Allah is another God, Buddha is another God, but what if they are just one God? The same way we are different human beings in the sense of skin color or tone, blacks, white, tan, yellow, whatever, and Donald Trump, of course, orange. But it was like, what if the same way we are different skin tones and races, but the same human being? So what if it's different gods, but one God? I was like, yeah, that's a way to look at it. So he not turned to me and said, so what's the use for the fighting? What's the use for the racism? What's the use for the division, really, when it's all one? I said, yeah, that's really that's an amazing way to look at it. So I had to get up because my legs were paining me, and then there was this girl who was standing next to me, next to where I was sitting, and I was trying to talk to this girl. And this girl, so no. First of all, when I got up, because I knew I wasn't going to sit down anymore. And then I just thought to this girl, I was like, yo, do you want to sit down? You can sit down if you want. She was like, she looked at me and she was trying to, give the eye that, is there, like, the man, because he appeared unkept and all, but it just really didn't sit well with me anyway. And then he tried to tell her, yo, won't you sit down? Yo, where are you going to? How are you? I'm this. How are you doing? Where are you from? Blah, blah. Then this girl just looks at him and snubs him. Oh, God. And I felt so bad. I felt so bad. I felt so, so bad. It pained me. Like, it pained my soul. I just don't know why. I was like, do you know this is an amazing human being that's trying to talk to you? Yeah, it's not trying to disturb, it's trying to just have a conversation. God, that thing hurts me. I don't know why it hurts me so bad. The way she snubbed him, it just wasn't nice at all. I just felt so bad. So because I felt it was bad, I just had to go sit back. So basically, he proceeded to tell me of how we are the same and all. So he turned to me and he said, so how long have you been in your country? I thought he meant Nigeria. I was like, no, 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 no. I was like, how long have you been in your country? This is your country. This is your home. We are your people. So tell me, how long have you been in your country? It was like, we are all the same, yeah. So how long have you been in your country? I said, just barely 2 years. It was like, that's good. It was like, am I staying? I was like, yes, I'm staying. It was like, yeah, he hopes to see me again. And then our boss came. He, definitely, I came there first, he came second. I wanted to let him enter first. So when the bus came, many people just surrounded the bus stop to enter the bus. And then do you know this man said he will go last and all of us should go before him? I was like, who is this man exactly? And where did he come from? Seeing a man like that approach you, many people won't even want to talk to him. Like, many people won't even want to say hi to him, talk more, having a conversation with him. And then it made me wonder, when you get into a room, or rather when you walk into a room, don't trust your eyes to tell you who the most beautiful person in that room is. Like, do you understand what I said? If you walk into a room, don't trust your eyes to show you who the most beautiful person in that room is. Truer words have never been spoken. I can promise you that. I'm so there, and I'm out.